Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. Okay, so this one shocked me because I never saw this coming again. Now, Thomas Partey on this set to join Villarreal, and if I say Villarreal is in the Champions League. So in the set to join Villarreal as a free agent, and it already passed a medical. So David Ornstein put out the reports, Fabrizio Romano put out the reports, like it is trending in the past few hours now. Everybody did talk about this same thing. Now, Fabrizio Romano breaking. Thomas Partey agreed to join Villarreal as free agents, all set, as Marca says. Now, this deal depends on the process which will take place next week. For those who know they are aware, on the 5th, I think on the 5th of August, Thomas Partey, they go courts. So when he go courts, they go take him plea, guilty or not guilty. They don't come announce probably when the trial will start. So depending on what will happen, whether they go throw away the case on the 5th, or maybe they don't go throw away, nobody really knows. So when that case starts proper, we can't know whether this move when one move to Villarreal, whether they go put them on hold, I be whether they go say, okay, come on. Like, I don't know how it go happen. I don't know whether they go courts, they play for La Liga. Like, how will it work? Because the norm is that as a player, once you have a case of this magnitude, you get, if they go courts, they're supposed to suspend you normally. If not for England, or maybe I don't know the rules for La Liga, but if it's not for England, if they go court like that for this kind of case, where it's not sexual assault, you can't play. If you work. Now, how did the David Ornstein report this story? Thomas Partey set to join Villarreal as a free agent, 32-year-old midfielder available after Arsenal contract expired, plus signing for Villarreal on a 2-year deal. Football important factor. Ghana International has completed medical ahead of proposed move. So if you look the way almost everybody report this story, you get. Even this one, Thomas Partey said to join 2-year deal. Where you read on, you see this from TalkSport. Thomas Partey has already undergone medical ahead of the ahead of being officially unveiled. Then days after his release, Partey denies the charges, stems from investigation started in 2022. He is due to appear at Westminster Magistrate Court on Tuesday. You get, so that's about every 2 days time ago. So on Tuesday, now he will appear. So now only Fabrizio Romano now put that caveat. Say the deal they subject to waiting will happen for that court. So Moko just watch. For me, if you really go well, I'm happy for him. He gets, because this type of thing and they keep their career. You go end your life. Even if at the end of the day it turns out that you are not guilty, but your career has already derailed. Look at what is happening to Mendy. You get, so that's just the sad part. But I go to monitor and many people don't ask me, Satus, Alpha Partey. Yeah, nah, you don't see the Thomas Partey updates. Now, away from that, so one year say the Real Madrid jersey, we don't want to use ahead of next season. One of their jerseys it will get 90 minutes at the Bernabeu is very long. It will be written in the new Real Madrid third kit. Now, I don't know why if they post that thing, they'll call they add Bukayo Saka picture based on say when they first mentioned this thing. Now, we'll come be like saying now when Real Madrid players for the Champions League, so already dismantled them for the Emirates Stadium. They're going to do Remotanda level. So, okay, as much as we are coming to the Santiago Bernabeu, Moko would carry for mind say that place will be like a coliseum. So then go closer. Yes, you're going to be like all those Roman battle arena again with the fights. We'll just close everything there. But at the end of the day, we went there and we came out victorious. So that's why they're going to post that particular picture. Now, away from that, Ademola Lookman, he'd already tender a transfer request. Say he would like to leave Atalanta. He don't do official. Why is he doing this? He writes lengthy statements, very lengthy statement. For that statement, Babako they accuse Atalanta, say they block a move to Inter Milan. Yes, because Inter Milan don't make an offer, them no agree, and him feel say the offer they good enough. Because I think him too, he had an agreement with them that he would leave. Yes, but Mojo watch. I know say the guy said get 1 year left on his contracts. So that with that 1 year, and if like say now 40-something million, now a bit after 40-something, a bit 30-something million. Now Inter Milan already offer, but Atlanta refuse say they still collect more. It gets more. And some people get mind, the player will get 1 year left. Now won't collect 7 ahead. Get all this that Italian club, some their mind their back. Oh, look waiting and Napoli look at that side because of Osimhen. Their mind their back giddy or go past them. Now, at the same time, TNT Sports, as we celebrated and listen to today in history. Today in history, in 1999, now we sign up. So they say you get one statistics where Henry sets for the EPL. We say no other person don't fit set up. Thierry Henry is the only player in the Premier League history to score 20 plus goals and provide 20 plus assists in a single season. 26 years ago today, he joined Arsenal. For you to know how good a player this man was, this man you see on the screen, in everything what they do, like as someone that they always talk, the only regrets we him get, we say, during the time when they dominate, they no win the Champions League, say, until the Euro they do Arsenal versus Barca, all those things, they no smell the Champions League, say, that is the only thing where they miss, get. Apart from that, that team, they were so good, you get. But people will talk, say, during those days, a lot of things goes. Make I not lie for you, the standard of football, as of now, they higher than then. Then if you collect 76 points, if you win the league now, if you collect 80 points for win the league, this time around 80 points if you don't even enter second. 80 points if you don't even see second. They know how tough the standard. They don't raise the bar. Now presently, 76 points. If you don't even sit up for God's sake, 76 points. Like this kind of season now, everybody they bet, everybody don't buy. At 76 points, if you don't even give it up for the way. In fact, somebody was bringing an argument, say, if to say people like maybe Sir Alex, they play now, this Alex no go fit achieve anything. Say last time they go sack him, go the coach for championship, because this time around it takes powerful tactical awareness for you to amount to anything. Look at the likes of Pep, look at the likes of Arteta, look at the likes of Jurgen Klopp, look at the likes of Slot. You need to think outside the box. You need to look at the way they invert. You need to Arteta will come and say for some match they play like 70 something formation. People will wonder say, but what is they going for your head? And see this Arteta, you get one day where Arteta tactics bulletin where he leak. I remember last season, last 2 seasons. I think that thing all of us see on the screen. We know if we decipher them. Now only one thing we understand there. Mark AR. That's Aaron Ramsey, AR. But it took us some while for us to understand that AR is Aaron Ramsey, plus some other things we did there. Daily Mail try their best. They don't feel understand what they talk. You get they very, very cryptic. Come on, the main player. Let's see how everywhere goes see, everywhere go good. You get now what's the see. Now, it gets something to happen for the friendly where Tottenham Hotspur they play against Newcastle, and for that friendly, something very, very bad happened. Medicine gets one type of injury. We see now very, very bad injury. I don't really understand the type of collision where you be with players to cry. It gets last they can't stretch the guy out because now very, very big injury. And this now match they want to use do farewell for Son. This was supposed to be Son's last match with the Tottenham Hotspur jersey. It gets. Why am I saying this? Now, based on this thing we don't happen now, they say the guy will go out for a very, very long time. They don't know how long. Now, the media quality talk say since now number 10 medicine B is very, very important because as in day now, who else is going to be their midfield maestro, their visionary, their seer? Now their attention may now turn to a very easy. Now where the media they go now? And that one can concern Arsenal. So my question can be, will that hasten Arsenal's footstep in getting a very easy? Because now I see Spurs coming into that race, unless maybe them get another number 10 with them won't go for, or maybe they don't mind to wait, make that one can recover and no can know. But for now, I will not be surprised if tomorrow morning I hear say Tottenham Hotspur might come into the race that they want to come and sign a very easy. So I know say that guy, we don't give him assurances. He don't give us any assurances, but we'll just watch. Anyway, they go Shola at the end. I will let you know. Now, Real Madrid have decided to completely overhaul their medical department. It's a revolution. This is due to the injuries where they have suffered. Everybody packed injury last season, just like us. They pack injuries like mad. They say midfield are going to play fullback. They pack injuries. This is according to the Athletic. Now, because it looks say, we say if we get injury, how do we address, although for our own now, we don't do investigation, we don't already find out what's really cause our own injury. So we do not need to overhaul our medical departments like Real Madrid. We don't already identify our problem, say training follow, workload on players, because we know they let them rest, we know they rotate enough. That one safe, it follow. You get so many things, and coming back from international break, you get the fatigue and all, and players doing more than they've usually done in the past. Like Gabriel Magalhaes, now you say the guy run 35 kilometers, the speed 35. They never run that kind of speed before. That's why the most would see. So as in it's in like rope, you get. So that's why it happened, though it happened. But I don't see Arsenal doing a Real Madrid, so maybe we won't come pursue all our medical departments. I don't think that will happen. Even though, look at Madrid's picture first. Even though some people are saying we actually sold one of our best medical personnel to Chelsea. No one I remember that time. Maybe some one person come out here can go join Chelsea. Say maybe now that guy now carry all the trade secrets, come and jackpot. So for now, look, that's why I call it get injury anyhow. But well, it happen. It happen. Now, away from that. So this thing I just talk now, Football London self carry. That's what I told you. Some media carry and say Arsenal could be dealt a BHA transfer twist after shocking injury blow. So now that maybe they talk about. So I don't need to dwell on it. I'd already talk about that. Now, exclusive from Football Transfers. They say Brentford make contact with Arsenal attacker Trossard. Now, Brentford is trying to put their money where their mouth is, by trying to contact the. Because I think it was this morning, I mean, yesterday when they talk, say Brentford get interest in actually signing the Trossard, just like Crystal Palace get their own interest. Now, Brentford have made a bold move by approaching Trossard's representatives over a potential summer switch from Arsenal. Football Transfers can reveal. Now, the 30-year-old Belgian international, who has been a valuable squad member for Arsenal under Arteta, is now being seriously considered by Brentford. So now we say Brentford they willing to offer Trossard like 3 years contracts. Now what me I read, you guys, they're willing to offer him. Look at the last paragraph. They're willing to offer him a 3-year deal, a proposal that could appeal to him. You guys, because say Arsenal already give him contract, agree. We don't know the details of the contract where Arsenal give him, but from the look of things, from what the media they talk, they say Arsenal no give him a lengthy, like long-term contract. Like Brentford now, they give them 3 years. You get. So, and the salary, they're saying they request for like a salary upgrade. But Arsenal no one give them salary upgrade. So, obviously, as a new player for Brentford, he go fit negotiate his salary to his own satisfaction. And Brentford, will I say them pull gun for their head. They don't really get any choice because you are Wisa, they threaten them, say you won't leave. And when he leaves, then go expect to get a suitable replacement. You see, one way Brentford don't they enjoy for donkey years since then come from Championship. They know they did relegation battle, but now I can tell you for free, if they no sign well, they might enter relegation battle next season because now they will get a new coach. Their star striker Ivan Toney has left. Second star striker Yohan Wissa is leaving. Star winger Buemo is leaving. Has left already. No, is leaving. Their captain Christian Nogard, Arsenal not carry that one. So that place gonna be like a mini ShopRite. How will they fare next season? Your guess is as good as mine. All of us will be. We will observe them, but if they know they careful, that relegation where they pride themselves, say we know they go relegation, they feel go shock them, but no, just to watch. Now, whether Arsenal will sell this Trossard, that be waiting and no feel no, because when you still look at the report by Football Transfer, they say Trossard will not push to leave Arsenal. But if Brentford follow up their approach with the formal bid, things could accelerate. For now, the Belgian is expected to continue training with the Gunners, but both he and the club are keeping an open mind as the window enters its final weeks. The guy don't want push to leave. Arsenal said no one push to sell. But if a willing buyer brings forth or sends forth a suitable proposal, the guy will leave. That's just the true situation. Amicable terms, no fighting yet. Now, I was watching TalkSport. They analyze Mikel Arteta and Arsenal for next season. So Gabriel Agbonlao, when they insist, say, see, next season, if Mikel Arteta no win the league, may they fire him. Say Arteta no get any excuse again. Nothing like say I no get striker, I no get squad depth, I no get this one. This is the window, and everybody expects you to work with Andrea Beretta and tell them, Baba, I need that person. See that one, I need that one. See that one, I need that one. If you tell them all these things and then give you everything what you require, you don't now have any excuse not to succeed. For me, the best time we would have won the league was last season, when people never strengthened the way they run strength. Now look at Man City, Ojo they come. See Liverpool, they get something to prove. Let people know say last season was not a fluke, because everybody thinks it's a fluke. That injury helps them. You get. We too now, we have everything to prove because we don't buy the striker now. So we've gotten our icing on the cake. Everybody expected to fire on all cylinders and show why we are the Arsenal. We have that cannon. You get. So next season, it's not going to be easy. Now the $1 million question becomes, if in case Arteta no come with the league, make them fire. I can tell you for free, with the type of reaction we Arsenal fans get, ordinary pre-season we will lose. Not to talk of say we can't go the entirety of the season, we don't come win anything. Majority of the fans will call for Arteta that he should be fired. Although internally there is a vote of confidence on Arteta. As long as he qualify for top 4, the revenue keeps being generated, they no go one sucker. When that does happen, will the fans riot? Will they revolt? I don't really know. Yes. But for me, I don't want peg Arteta. Even though I want us to win the league, I always tell you the season is going to be a banger. But I would prefer to start from somewhere. I don't want peg and say in the box of you must win the Premier League. No. Even if the Premier League you win, even if the Champions League you win, even if the domestic cups, just win one. That one will act as a springboard to catapult you into greatness. You just, as we did now, we just need to win one. Even though my preference would be Premier League or Champions League, but in case of work, shall win anything, Moku no go trophyless. Shall win something. Now DME stand. In fact, before the season will start, we'll do a show where everybody will talk about what will be your own aspirations, aim and objectives for this season. Because what will be defined, if you know what you define, what will be your own aim and objective? You go come talk. Me go talk my own. Everybody go talk their own. Now the way we make the see ahead of this new season, where will they come? Now, away from that also. All right, so the Premier League, we call it here say, then they plan to launch a Netflix-style streaming service that would show every game where they go play for the EPL live. And people they expected to pay like 10 pounds per month. So now their plan, now the way they want to take structure everything. But for me, I think it's not bad. Again, that's something they very, very affordable. It's very, very cheap, and it will make a lot of sense again for people to actually pay for it. Because also you say, I don't see I go to watch match. I don't see I go to watch match. I think if people feel afford this one, it's still okay. Only say the price safe. Not everybody go fit afford that, because now every month it be gets. But when the time comes when around launch, I'm gonna see how it will be. Now, I want to see this post. Say Ryan Giggs, they talk say during the time we in the play against Arsenal, say he no really like Arsenal. He no like Vieira. You get, because Vieira was dirty and got away with everything. I didn't like Petit, he had long hair. I didn't like Beckham. I didn't like Perez, even though when you meet him, he's an actually nice guy. See, part of all this unconscious hatred or hate, it manifests when people like this. You see this Giggs where you see Paul Scholes, you see Rio Ferdinand, you see Gary Neville, you see Jamie Carragher. All these people subconsciously they hate Arsenal players for no reason. Imagine somebody they talk say he hates Petit because Petit get long hair. Imagine that type of statement. Imagine say this one now come turn pundits. They come bring up Arsenal game. Now nonsense you go to talk about Arsenal. That's why sometimes when you see some of all these pundits, they talk some kind of things about Arsenal. You know, go really understand where they come from. Now, during the era where we go invisible, we go they jack by anybody, beat anybody. They still they register for their mind. People like Roy Keane, you see they vex them like mad till today, till tomorrow, till next tomorrow and forever. You get. So, and after this post, I was like, hey, at least me, don't clear for my eye now. No wonder when I hate us with passion. Yes. Now, Fabrizio Romano talks say the reason we make Arsenal go for this player. Now say in case Zinchenko leave, or give your leave, then Arsenal will actually buy the player, because the guy can play right back and can play center back, and he's very, very good. Like I don't read many reports about this player, like powerful reports. He's a technical player, very, very good. So more just watch whether Zinchenko or Kiwi or maybe any of them will leave, they will use that one whole body. Now let's bring a message from Mobile World Associates and Co Limited, into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234. And they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, Thomas Partey is set to join Villarreal as he's already passed a medical, but the move is going to be contingent on what happened on August 5th, on Tuesday, where they will go for courts. The courts will take a plea, and we'll know from then on how the case will go. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and relax your mouse. Alright guys, ciao.